Intro morning Mondays. Good morning, people. Good morning. Intro morning Mondays.
Wake up.
Intro morning Monday. What's good, people? It's your boy Terah, the Barber, the husband and father. I'm coming to you guys today on this beautiful Monday morning to say, first and foremost, thank the good Lord for waking us up this morning. You, me, and our loved ones. And today's topic is life. The reason why I wanted to come with this topic today is because I feel like sometimes we don't cherish our lives. We don't push to have a great life, and we don't know what life really has to offer. So that's my topic for today, life. Due to the unforeseen circumstances that's been going on in the news, in the media, a lot of violence been going on. Not just violence due to the police, but I mean violence against one another, white on white crime, black on black crime, and I definitely wanted to shed some light on it. You know, there was a couple shootings that happened around last week, and throughout Brooklyn, just a whole string of shootings. And I'm like, you know, there's always been senseless acts of murder, senseless acts of violence. The younger generation, in my own opinion, in my perspective, really don't have no kind of sense of morals when it comes to life. They don't cherish life like, you know, the elderly do or people of my generation do. And we as leaders of the community, people that's pushing the envelope forward, definitely have to stand up and stand in, and you know, try to shed some light on these topics, and you know, try to bring some awareness to the generation, because they're lost. They're definitely lost. The younger generation has no sense of urgency for life. They have no sense of wanting to build themselves up, develop themselves, push themselves, or do something greater for themselves. And that's a failure on the parts of my generation and the generation that came before me. And I definitely know that, you know, with the whole Black Lives Movement, a lot of protests and a lot of things that's going on right now, it is definitely pushing the envelope forward. People are definitely being aware of their own beliefs, their own strength, their own empowerment when it comes to numbers. I know that, you know, at first I was against the not the protesting, but the looting and stuff. I am against the looting. I am against destroying property and businesses, because at the end of the day, those people that work in these businesses, like the Wendy's that just got burned down, there's black employees that work there. There's black people that work there that may be out of a job, lost a job, or have to wait till they rebuild, and who knows how long it's going to take. So I never want to see somebody lose their livelihood because of an act of violence. And yes, act of violence is anything that may cause harm, death, or any kind of issues with somebody. And burning down a building, even if it's a corporation, is causing harm. So those people that may have worked there, that may or not lose their job, may be able to be relocated, or may just, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at everybody's life. So I really take a breakdown of these things. Yes, you got to stick it to the corporation, but at the same time, it's really not helping everything. But it is helping. They think they know it all. Yes, the youth of this new generation definitely think they know it all. They've been through it all. They've seen it all, which they probably don't know nothing. I'm definitely happy that social media sheds a light on these things, help this generation. You can't say that if you want to hide something, you can leave it. You could just put it in a book, because now social media is the new book. People read more comments and posts nowadays and learn from it far further than people reading a book. I don't remember the last time I read a book. I feel like I don't get that much information when it comes to a book. I get more information and learning by doing. You can explain to me, you can show me, I can read it one time, but I need to be doing it. I'm a tactile learner, so I gotta learn by using my hands. That's what anything I do. Manning the cameras, editing videos, cutting people hair. I've always been able to see it, emulate it, do it until I get it right, and then that's how I learn. So I don't want to say that putting things in a book is the only way, but we got to learn the different ways that people are learning nowadays. It's not just by sitting in a classroom. And we see this through us having to have our children in homeschooling now. One of my good friends have always had her daughter in homeschooling, and I believe that homeschooling is the best because yes, you can have the curricula that the school have, but you can also inform your children in the life that you should live, in the knowledge of your own people. We have to teach our children more of our heritage. If you're black, you want to teach them more black history. If you're Hispanic, you want to teach them more the Hispanic history. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what your background is and what your culture is. And you definitely have to do that. We are doing a disservice to our children by not doing that. We are doing a disservice to our family by not doing that. I just had a great conversation with my wife about finances this morning. Early in the morning, we talking about finances instead of, you know, talking about frivolous what happened on social media or things that happen on Love and Hip Hop. But we talking about things that's gonna push our envelope further, that's gonna push our family further, that's gonna build our kids up. And that was the whole discussion this morning. Credit, banking, and financing. Early this morning. So if you already start your day off with that kind of mindset, imagine what your day can roll out to be. Imagine what your children's day can roll out to be. Imagine what your life can roll out to be. So life is the most important thing. I'm talking about health first and foremost. I was just going over my son's schoolwork, and one of the main things that I seen a lot inside the schoolwork was health and making sure that you're healthy. And I said, you know, this is one thing that we don't focus on the most is eating right, working out, and changing our habits. You know, I still see a lot of people, even though this pandemic, I still see a lot of people still showing themselves smoking hookah, smoking vape, drinking a lot of alcohol. And my perspective and my opinion is, I felt like this coronavirus was supposed to be able to show us what we've been doing wrong. People not washing their hands, people not taking care of their health. I believe that this is what we should get out of this, is that why is there so much of an increase when it comes to hand sanitizer and alcohol or soaps and stuff like that? Because we don't take the time out to really focus on those things. But those things is important. Those things help us with build our immune system, keep our immune system intact, and just making sure that we healthy. That's the first and foremost. We need to be doing that. We need to be focusing on that. This is the main thing that we need to be doing, is making sure that we're healthy. So we talk about health, and we talking about wealth, and we talking about taking care of ourselves. And there's always been a saying that life is too short. Life is too short for people that's not living their life. You got elderly that say life is too long. There's people that's already age 100, 110, 120, and they say that life is too long. The only reason why you would say life is too short or life is too long is because I in my opinion, please people, in my opinion only, I believe that you're not living your life to its full potential. Why do people say that they don't want to give up on life? Because life is not good for them. They don't believe that where they at in life is where they need to be. So it's up to you to make a change. It's up to you to change your perspective. It's up to you to do what you have to do to put yourself in a better position. And I'm talking about putting yourself in a better position starting right now. I was watching a video on social media, and it was a black militant group. Let me just say that, a black militant group, and they saying that we gotta follow suit. We gotta ship up and shape right so that we can look good when it's time to look good. And not just looking good as far as our clothes and stuff. I'm talking about the way that we present ourselves, the way that we stand tall. And he was like, you know, we're going to put ourselves in the same stature of the army. We're going to be looking like we suited and booted. We're going to be looking right. And I believe that when it comes to these protesting and things like that, we need to look good. We need to represent ourselves in the best light possible. And I feel like a lot of these things is not being put in the best light. Some people don't know how to articulate themselves. Some people don't know how to position themselves. Some people don't even know why they're doing it. Don't be a copycat just to be there. Now, there is strength in numbers, and I believe that, and I definitely appreciate those that's taking their time out of their busy schedules to go out there and protest. There's a lot of things that's being changed, and I salute you. I feel like whatever avenue I have is the way that I can shed light on it. But you won't be seeing me going out there protesting in Manhattan or Brooklyn or Queens or Long Island, even if it's on God Brewer. Because at the end of the day, I have to be here for my family, and you never know what could pop off. And these are just my beliefs, people. Please don't attack me, but these are just my beliefs. You never know what could pop off. And me being the head, being the person that's the head of the table, I have to be able to stand my own ground. And I'm gonna stand my ground the way I know possible. So I'm gonna voice my opinion on here the way that I feel. And I hope people agree to it or disagree to it. I mean, we are humans, so we all have the right to. But let's live our lives greater and better than the generation before us or the way our parents did. We got to look at those that came before us, respect those that came before us, and try to pave the way to make us live a little bit more free, less stress, better health, and just do what we got to do to survive. So, yo, I want you guys to take that. I would definitely love your comments. You know, give me some insight. If you feel I'm wrong, definitely let's go back and forth with the dialogue. Intro Morning Monday is supposed to be a motivational Monday thing, so I want you to know that I want you to push yourself forward. I want you to push your family forward. I want you to do what you're supposed to do. Do what you know you're supposed to do. And if you guys haven't checked out the last 2 episodes that I did already for this season 3, the topics I definitely feel is right on point of what's going on right now. I want you guys to know that the voice that I try to have is the voice only of my own mind and my family. I don't represent them and what perspectives I have. These are just my beliefs. And I feel like I want to keep the SAP name strong, Terah the Barber name strong. And I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in, checking me out, and seeing what's going on. So every Monday, people, I'm coming to you no matter what. And I hope I gave you guys some kind of inspiration, some kind of insight, and I hope this pushes the envelope forward. But I got a comment right here that says we can change it. That's a fact. The Black Lives Matter movement and the protesters and even the looting and the destroying the properties has definitely set a precedent. Like I said, I don't believe in destroying properties or destroying jobs, but I know that something has to change. Us just being arm to arm marching is not going to do it. It's been done since before the Dr. King era. It's been done for years, centuries, decades, and it's just been the same thing. So I salute all you guys that's out there taking your time out to do the protesting, to have your voice out there. Just do it in a positive way. You don't have to fight against the people that don't agree with the same beliefs. We are strong in numbers, people. We are not strong in trying to antagonize other people, because this is what causes the hate war. This is a hate war and a race war. At the same time, I want you guys to stand up tall, look your best, and be presentable to what it is. So, y'all already know what it is. I want you guys to stay motivated, stay positive, and stay moving forward, people. This your boy, Terah the Barber, the husband and father. Intro Morning Monday, 9 o'clock, no matter what. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you tell your people about my live every Monday. You heard? Until next Monday, I want you guys to keep doing what you're doing. Health, wealth. Make sure you're taking your NutriBurst. Make sure you're doing your detox tea. Don't act like you don't know what it is. You heard? It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.